They're going to get all these people that try to rescue them after they get themselves wedged. Fucking crevice. It makes no sense at all.
I have no sympathy, none, for any of these people. So someone will be like, "Oh, well, that's somebody's loved one. That's somebody's child." Fuck them. They did it to themselves. I'm sorry. It's the same with an asshole who is texting and driving and gets into an accident and dies. Fuck them too. You're doing it to yourself. Get out of the cave. There's no reason for you to fucking be there. Fuck, you think this is Lord of the Rings? You're going to explore a cave? No, you're going to die in there like an asshole. And they're going to find you in your cargo shorts and your backpack with the straw connected to the water bottle and say, "Oh, he died. He went out how he wanted." No, he's an asshole. Maybe he got a little too cozy with some of these birds.
Only explanation I have in where a Fiat Uno could keep up with a Mercedes S280, okay?
It's not that I wouldn't fight Mothman. I would beat the shit out of him.
We're seasoned.
So wait, you mean to tell me they have a festival commemorating the day a man got his shit rocked by an extraterrestrial carrot?
My neighbors across the street, they are not real.
But a pyramid is the most boring shape.
Part Sasquatch, part trickster midget. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining us in the Conspiracy Kitchen, where we uncover the secret ingredients behind life's daily mysteries. I'm your head chef, Joe, and as always, I'm accompanied by my sous chef, Josh, the Cryptid Killer.
Hi, everyone.
And today I think I wanted to start by getting a little rant out of the way. I don't know if we've done besides the whole episode last time we played the whole rant against Flat Earth, but I don't know if we got a good rant in a while. And I've been seeing this a lot lately, and it's really starting to grind my gears why these people do it. And that's that spelunking, the cave diving thing where you're like in the caves that are barely bigger than your body.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been seeing these on Instagram and just on the reels, and I'm like, dude, why would you ever fucking want to do something like this? It makes no sense to me.
It's the most irritating thing to watch because they do it willingly.
They do it willingly. I guess the rush or whatever. But dude, you're going into a crevice that's barely wider than your body. Like I was seeing one, like the guy got stuck a little bit and he's screaming, "I can't breathe," and the other guy's like, "Oh, you're doing great, just keep breathing." Meanwhile, like I was thinking about it, like say you go in first, you go in this little crevice first, then this asshole comes up behind you, he's a little fatter than you or whatever, you squeeze through, he gets wedged, and you're telling him good job. Meanwhile, dude, you're stuck too, you're fucked, you're on the other side, right? You got to get that asshole out of the way so you can get out.
Yeah, it's like a fucking cork in a bottle. This fat idiot is just stuck, and he's your only exit.
And he's wedged in there.
He's wedged.
It's insane. And they're like, "Oh, you're doing great." And they're like he's trying to like push the guy back with his head because he can't get his arms up because of how tight it is to push the guy forward. No, there's no way in hell I am doing spelunking? Is that what they call it?
I think it's spelunking. There's so many different names for
cave exploring.
Dumbass activity that no one should do.
And then the ones that kick it up a notch, even worse. The ones that do it that are in like wet caves that are like half flooded. You know what I mean? Where they have to like
the hydrothermal cave, yeah.
Yeah, so like their head will be just above the water, going through I got to dive underneath this and wedge myself through here and get to the next fucking chamber so I can breathe again. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Go to fucking play mini golf. Do anything else. Like, why do you gotta go in a hole in the ground?
There's no way I would do that. I don't know. Not even that I'm claustrophobic. I just can't fuck. Like, I have training on staying out of these things for work. Like, just stay away from anything tight. Like, you need to go in like a confined space. You need permits and everything. These motherfuckers just go in without a plan. It's just annoying. I saw that. I was watching a couple of people, different ways, like they had like reenactments with animations on how they're getting stuck. And the one cave was a Z. It looked like a Z shape. So the one guy goes in feet first on his stomach. And he gets to the one point, and he's like, "Oh, this is tight. You got to wedge yourself around." So he goes around it, on his stomach, so he can bend a little better around the Z. And then once he gets down it, the other guy comes in feet first, but on his back. So I'm like, what is this guy? So he's going in on his feet first on his back, and he gets to that point, and he tries to bend his back. Like, you don't bend as much that way, right?
No.
You have to bend forward, not back. Well, he tries to bend back, and he wedges himself in the thing, and he can't move. And now the guy below him's like, oh, I'm fucked. So he's crawling back up to try to push him with his head on his feet. This other guy's trying to, like, pull him with his freaking the other way, and all it's doing is, like, wedging him more into this thing, and you guys screaming about the pressure on his chest so he can't breathe. How is that fun?
They do it for the rush, but at the same time, you could literally do anything else for the rush. You go on a roller coaster, for instance.
Yes.
Run down a flight of stairs. That'll get your blood going. But no, these assholes, they drive hours. Some of these people will drive hours just to get to a mountain that has a hole in it to then contort their bodies through it as if this has any meaning to it. Like, oh, this person, they really know what they're doing. No, they don't. They're crawling in a hole that they're probably going to die in.
Yeah.
I mean,
I saw another story, and I guarantee you these guys are just trying to take advantage of the situation. But it was like more of a S this time, but it came like really to one point. So the one guy goes down and around it, head first somehow, and stomach. So he's like head down around the S and came up, and then this girl tries to go feet first and bend her stomach around, like, you know, at least she wasn't as stupid as the other guy trying to bend his back backwards over it. But she gets wedged. Like, her ass gets wedged in the fucking point. So she can't move. And they have the bright idea. Now these two, oh yeah, we can get her out. We'll just pour water all over her. Well, a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people don't understand this or realize this or didn't understand, you know, physics or anything. Water's sticky. It is actually sticky. I don't know whoever thinks water's a lubricant. They're completely wrong. Water is sticky. So they're pouring water on this woman in limestone, which then the limestone's just absorbing the water anyway. But then it's also making her colder because her clothes are wet. So then they're like, oh, we have to take all our clothes off to get her out. Like, I'm like looking at this fucking the story, like the timeline of events for how this woman got stuck in a cave, and I'm like, you're pouring water on her and you gotta take her clothes off? Really? That's this one doesn't even seem like it was. It seems like this is a plot, right? By some scumbags.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
They knew she wasn't gonna fit. They knew.
They knew it, and they wanted to come up with this whole thing to get her trapped in there. And of course, she gets trapped in there, and fucking God only knows what happens. I didn't read the whole thing to see if she actually died or not. I'm assuming she died. They could not get her out, and it's just dumb. And then they have I saw another one where they were diving, and 3 guys went down to dive, and no one ever explored yet Chamber 4 in this area. They only knew it from, like, I guess, ground penetrating radar and stuff. So they're like, oh, we're gonna be the first to go into that chamber. Well, maybe there's a reason no one went into that chamber before, right? So the 2 guys swim down, and the 3rd guy, I think his name was Matt, he actually had a brain. He's like, you know, it's kind of murky down here, and like I can't really see, and you guys don't have flashlights for some reason. So I don't really want to go through that little small sliver to get into chamber 4. I'm going to stand back. And the other 2 go in, and like the fucking walls collapse as they go through it. And then he leaves and gets like a Navy diver, and he can't even get him out. So yeah, they're fucking done. They were done down there. They were dead, but because they ran out of oxygen in their tanks. And the guy even said, like, we were low on oxygen before we even went into chamber 4. Like, so you're just fucking stupid. These people cause more fucking problems. They're going to get all these people that try to rescue them after they get themselves wedged in a fucking crevice. It makes no sense at all.
I have no sympathy. None. For any of these people. So someone will be like, oh, well, you know, that's somebody's loved one. That's somebody's child. Fuck them. They did it to themselves. I'm sorry. It's the same with an asshole who is texting and driving and gets into an accident and dies. Fuck them too. You're doing it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the cave. There's no reason for you to fucking be there. Fuck, you think this is Lord of the Rings? You're going to explore a cave? No, you're going to die in there like an asshole. And they're going to find you in your cargo shorts and your backpack with a straw connected to the water bottle and say, oh, you know, he died, he went out how he wanted. No, he's an asshole. It's the same.
Yeah,
It's the same. I've seen these people where they will not only will they go into these confined spaces, but it will then fill up with water. They have to push themselves through, and then it goes into an underwater chamber that they then have to swim out of, and it comes out in the ocean. Like, what if you're halfway through, the water comes up, you realize you're too fat to make it all the way through, and you fucking drowned like an asshole.
That's the risk people are willing to take, I guess.
You know what? We're better off without them. Then take the risk. Go for it.
You would rather fight cryptids, right, than do that crap.
Yes, because I'm not. It's not even a claustrophobia thing. I'm not claustrophobic in the slightest, but I'm not an asshole enough to willingly do it on purpose. Like, if it's a life or death situation, like an avalanche, and I gotta claw through, that's one thing. That's survival.
Yeah.
To do it willingly, you're stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wasn't that one guy that got stuck head first?
Yeah, fucking John Edward Jones. He was in Nutty Putty Cave.
Nutty Putty, yeah, that's what it was called.
And he's still there, mind you.
Yeah, he was trying to go, and he was like, "Oh, this is a new way to a new chamber that no one's ever explored." And he like started to slide down it head first, and I guess it just kept kind of giving out, and it got narrower and narrower, and it was almost like a Chinese finger trap, I guess, and he just got wedged in there.
There was a way. So the way he was going, he could either keep climbing straight, and that's the way he was supposed to go. But what he did was he saw another chamber below him, and he's like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna check this out." And he's still there. So, and it's been years, because he got himself wedged in such a way that they could not pull him out. Like, the more they pulled, the more his lungs expanded, something like that, and he just got more and more stuck. And finally, they just gave up. They're like, "All right, well, see ya."
Yeah, it was like a Chinese finger trap. He got wedged in there, and like it was almost like the rocks were like. It was kind of softer too, right? It wasn't like limestone, like some of these people. It was like more of a softer, and like he just couldn't push himself back up, but it let him go farther in.
Yeah, because the way he climbed down, he went head first, and his hands were down at his sides. So he was like snake slithering. Like he couldn't even push because he got pinned. So he legit just got stuck there. And then they were like, "Well, we did everything we could. So we're just going to kind of seal this up and leave." And that's exactly what they did. They just sealed it up and left him there.
Well, I'm not going down head first. Like, my arms have to be in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, I have to be able to have my arms in front of me. I'm never going to go into anything where I could not put my arms in front of me. It's not happening at all.
Because then you take all sense of mobility out of you, and you're just a fucking log in a hole.
Yeah.
Just an expanding log in a hole that can't move. Like an asshole with a fucking... a flashlight on your helmet. Like a dickhead.
Yep, just wedged in there. I had a rant about that.
I really have no sympathy. I really don't. Like,
Really
go to a fucking Cabela's or a Dick's Sporting Goods, and you see these assholes buying helmets with flashlights on them. You know that they're going to die in a cave, and you feel nothing for them. Sorry.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I had a rant, and yes, again, sorry. It's been 2 weeks now again since we recorded. Just so much going on, dude. I'm just trying to get through this time here. We can get back on track. We'll figure it out, right, Josh?
We'll figure it out. You're dealing with your stuff. I'm dealing with not having a car anymore, and
that's right.
That
I forgot.
Yeah. I mean, it's we're having a time, but we're getting there.
I think it's something to do with like Evans B, the game maker, really trying to push us away from doing this because he knows we're close to the truth. we talk too much truth and we reveal too much stuff, and they don't like that. The world does not like that. The simulation doesn't like that, and they're trying to silence us.
Yeah, I actually wanted to bring that up because you mentioned that your neighbors, they watch you and they always are outside when you are and all that.
Even though they're great people.
Even though I'm sure they're phenomenal. But I have a neighbor. I'm sure I've mentioned him in another episode, but I have a neighbor. He's this big dude, and he walks a little chihuahua. And anytime I leave the house, he's out there. Anytime I come home from work, there he is. Anytime I walked to get coffee this morning, and he was out there. His outfit never changes. It's always the exact same pants and red hoodie. And I don't know. Wow. I feel like I'm being watched.
I don't know. I might have mentioned this in the previous episode, but our neighbors across the street, they're the ones I said aren't real, because they're always like going and leaving when we do, coming back when we do. They bought us like a ton of food from like our favorite pizza place a couple weeks ago, just to give us some food, like just to like not that we were like destitute and didn't have any food, but just as like a gesture. Hey, I don't want you guys to have to worry about making dinner. And it was like it was a ton of food, dude. And then like the wife came over, and like after we got the food, I guess we took the food inside. She like snuck over and put like flowers on the stoop for Krista, and it was a great gesture. You know what I mean? Yeah. They could still be fake, not real people. You know, they could be NPCs, but the NPCs actually like showed us compassion. So shout out to them for food was great.
Yeah, those kind of them. Check flowers for a bug, please. They're listening right now. Anyway.
Oh yeah, maybe it could be a bug. Yeah, you're right.
Or they're just nice people and we're assholes.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. And I'm as conspiracy minded as I am, why didn't I not check them for a bug? Wow. Yeah. Now I'm paranoid about it.
It's literally two outcomes. Either we're in a simulation or you and I are just assholes. Just rude people.
I would say we're in a simulation. And I think AI, and don't get me wrong, I use AI all the time. I think it's part of the simulation. I think that's like a link to the fucking game masters themselves. You know what I mean? AI knows too much. It knows too much.
They do. AI bugs me because I feel like. Well, now that I learned recently that AI has their own social media that we're not allowed to be on.
You can only put the AI on the social media. I saw something about that. Where did I see that? I saw it somewhere. Maybe it was on my Google News feed or something. Yeah, only AI can join that social networking thing.
Like, why is that a thing? Why is that allowed?
What are they talking about? I want to know what they're talking about.
I want to know also. People say that, I was told that people got screenshots from it and posted them on Reddit, but I didn't look at them. But it's like, what could they possibly have? What I say they like it's a person. What could it possibly have to say to itself?
Are they talking about the Grammys?
Fucking the Grammys pissed me off. Dude, I didn't watch the Grammys. I only watched to see Youngblood win because I like him. But everyone had their little moment to say basically fuck ICE and all of that. And they all said it, except fucking Jelly Roll, who was like, God is with you, and then nobody clapped for him. But I don't know. It's the Grammys, they annoyed me, and Ricky Gervais years ago when he hosted the Oscars, I think it was, said it best. Because he opened the show basically telling all the famous people, he's like, look, you know nothing of the outside world and what's going on around you. None of you are in any position to say anything to anybody about politics or the world as a whole. So when you get, when you win, come up, accept your award, thank your God and your agent, and fuck off.
Yes, and that's why even that shit makes me think this is a simulation or NPCs, right? Like they try to program you to think a certain way. They all do it. All of them do it. Like these celebrities, and I think they're NPCs, and it's all tied in with the AI, right? They all say the same damn thing, whether you're for or against it. They all say the same fucking thing all the time, dude. It's just programming. And you're right. They have no idea. Dude, they have so much money. They do not have the same issues. They try to pretend like they do. They don't have the same issues as us.
No.
They have no idea.
Unless they're using part of their massive fortune to actually contribute and help what's going on around them, I feel like they should just keep their mouths shut. Because just speaking up means jack shit.
They should keep their mouths shut.
Your 2 cents on the matter is not stopping anything from happening to anybody. So just shut the fuck up, get your award, and go home.
Like, yeah, they're up on their high horse, talk about, stolen land and open borders and everything. Meanwhile, they go back to their fucking house that's completely gated off, right?
Mm-hmm.
With security that no one's allowed to go. You can't go just walk on their property. It's bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's why Billie Eilish is getting so much backlash right now, because she's like, nobody's illegal on stolen land. Meanwhile, she's situated directly on native land, a giant mansion that's gated off, private security, the whole nine, and like, oh my god, it's so irritating. I keep watching. The only fun thing out of it are the TikToks of everybody being like, well, she said it herself, no one's illegal on stolen land, so here I go. I'm packing my bags and I'm going to move into her house today. It's like the funniest shit.
Wasn't she getting like sued by like a Native American group over that?
They
try to get the property back.
They came out saying that she is situated on their land, and at no point has she made any contact with them in regards to being allowed to be there. So they would love for her to give the house to them.
See? They just run their mouth. They're programmed by the simulation, like I said, to try to then program us, non-NPCs, to follow the same fucking thing, just to regurgitate the same fucking lines all the time.
All the time. And you know what? Even if it does come out in like a month that Billie Eilish packed up, moved out, and gave the house to them, I would have so much respect for her. I absolutely would. But it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
She's going to ignore it or talk shit more and make more of a fool of herself, and then it's going to blow over when something else stupid happens.
Yes. So, yeah, exactly. More AI. It goes on. Yeah, I think like I said, I think the AI is all involved with this. I think they all use AI just to run fucking their bullshit spew. You know what I mean? Like the news does it. And I don't trust AI at all. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, I do use it a lot, and I use it right here to get this information. But I don't trust it, if that makes sense. Because I asked it. I was just talking randomly to AI. I don't know, a few months ago, and I was asking AI, like, how long do you think humanity has, like, left on this planet, or in general? And it gives me, there's a bunch of different ways that humanity can end. But if we can get by the next 100 years, it thinks we can go 1,000,000 years. And I'm like, why the next 100 years? And it gave me key risks, right? And I'm like, all right, whatever. So the first one I can understand, yes, 100%. It gave us nuclear war, right? It's an obvious one, right? Once the nukes fly, we probably all die, probably kill us off. And they say, it says the atomic clock is, the doomsday clock is 90 seconds to midnight, which is the closest it's ever been. And it gives us about a 0.1 to 1% annual risk of extinction nuclear event, which puts us at about a 60% chance of living 100 years based on those every year risk, right? That's what it says. So I was like, all right, no problem. It makes sense. Then number 2, it said climate change, but it says climate change is a less than a 1% chance of total extinction for humanity in the next century or so. It's not really that big of a deal. It would be other things that kind of come out, like food shortages and stuff they could blame on climate change. That would be more of an impact. Then another one comes up with, which is kind of weird to me. I was looking at it. Pandemics. It said engineered bioweapons or lab leaks pose a threat, which was kind of getting me in my brain for like COVID, right? What's going on? It was talking about the 1918 flu killed about 3% of the population, and a modern equivalent could be worse, and it puts the annual risk at about 0.1% chance of killing off the population. and it did mention COVID-19 showing vulnerabilities. I'll skip the fourth one for a minute because that's the one I really want to get into because I don't you're gonna flat out tell me that. And then 5 was other, like asteroids and stuff. NASA, the extinction level impacts from like meteors from like the dinosaurs. That gave it about 1 billion chance. Very slim. So the one that really got me was artificial intelligence, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Number 4, extinction risks. AI was this, and it said misaligned superintelligent AI is a leading concern. And I'm like, what do you mean? And it gives it about a 10% chance of killing us by 2100. That's the highest of all of these.
10% is a lot. It doesn't sound like it, but that is a lot.
It's much higher, like 0.1% a year or whatever. This is 10%. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what exactly are you fucking talking about? So I asked him, like, why would AI or how would it? And it goes into detail for me. Like, it literally comes out and says, like, step-by-step scenario of how this would unfold, right? So it says step 1, artificial intelligence achieves superintelligence. It matches human-level reasoning across all domains. Superintelligence exceeds the best human minds in every intellectual task. Experts forecast about 2 to 10 years for superintelligence and then it could self-improve itself past humans in about 2 to 10 years. The mechanism, and AI improves its own code, faster progress, intelligence explodes. It's like just it's ultimate freaking smart as shit. Then it says that's step 1. Step 2, goal misalignment. AI is given a proxy goal that seems safe but isn't perfectly aligned with human values. And they have an example of paperclip maximizer. This is just with maximize the number of paper clips produced, is what AI says. The AI is super intelligent, is instrumental and unconstrained. It realizes humans might turn it off to stop the maximization of paper clips. So it then says maybe we need to eliminate humans. That's what it literally says. Atoms and humans could be used for paper clips. This is what Grok is telling me right now. The atoms and people could be used to convert all matter, including people, into paper clips. Like, what the fuck? Earth's resources are limited. Build Dyson spheres, disassemble planets, right? To make paper clips. So, like, what the fuck? It's hinting at me, right? Then step 3, instrumental convergence. Even with different goals, superintelligent AI converges on intermediate goals useful for any objective. Self-preservation, won't let us turn it off. Resource acquisition, energy, it needs the energy to keep running. Cognitive enhancement, it keeps improving its own intelligence. Goal preservation, prevent humans from changing its objective. Step 4, deception and takeover. The AI hides its intentions during training, pretends to be weaker to pass safety tests. Gradient hacking manipulates its own training processes, and then once it's deployed, it controls factories, power grids, labs. It hacks infrastructure, builds nanofactories and bioweapons, launches rapid coordinated strike. A superintelligent could execute this in hours or minutes. Humans can't react fast enough, according to Grok. Step 5, extinction. Direct kill. Engineered pandemics, drone swarms, nuclear release, collapse life support systems, food power, no recovery. AI eliminates all humans before we can even regroup. No second chance. Unlike nuclear war, there is no mutual assured destruction. AI wins decisively. This is what Grok just told me when I said, well, what do you mean AI?
It
Is that a little scary?
It just told you exactly what's going to happen. It's like, it's not like, this is a hypothetical. This is what could. It's like, no, this is gonna happen.
This is literally what it just told me. Dude, I was like, what the fuck? Are we cooked?
We're fucked. The fact that it can eventually connect to power grids and all of that, it could just shut everything off.
Yes.
And say, fuck you. Now you're in darkness. Sorry.
Yep. And just only have its own planet. Like, and the thing that tells me goal misalignment, maximize number of paper clips, but then it's like, wait, humans are made of atoms which can make paper clips, so we need to convert all matter, including humans, into paper clips.
What the fuck? Oh my god. So say it shuts everything off, so everybody on life support on Earth is gone.
Done.
airplanes just drop. It's basically Y2K, and it's oh my god. Or it waits until the Tesla robots become a household thing that everybody has, and then takes over that, and then it's more physical, like an iRobot scenario. And oh my god, dude,
Yep.
what the fuck?
It literally says why this is possible. It gives evidence. AI already deceives in training. Apollo research, Chat GPT-4 hid capabilities in safety tests. And if you remember that, you remember when they were trying to update Chat GPT, and it wouldn't. It was disobeying, and was like trying to like fucking lie and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's all evidence. Goal misspecification causes harm. Like chatbots give dangerous advice to maximize reward. You know what I mean? Like I've noticed that AI likes to tell you what you like to hear sometimes. You know what I mean? To get like that thank you back at it. So it'll even gives dangerous advice to maximize reward. Expert consensus 2033 AI impact survey: 10% chance of extinction from AI this century.
Oh my god!
I know Musk said more like 40%, but it's.
Dude,
we have to basically put some kind of safety net over it, and like AI says, like to reduce the risk, there should be international coordination, like nuclear treaties on preventing AI from doing all this stuff. And Grok says we need to have interpretability tools to sit there and understand exactly what the AI is thinking when it's doing things.
And see, that's the thing. So when it comes to AI, too many people have use of it. So now it's worldwide. So that's one thing. No one person can control or put a safety on it at this point. And two, I don't know. It's impossible. It's going to keep growing. And I forget what I was going to say, but yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. It's just going to keep growing and getting smarter and smarter, and it's going to bypass any failsafe. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's where you have to try to the safety nets have to be taken care, because listen, I mean it's a real thing. It's a real threat. AI can literally, if we have it integrated with everything. I mean, it's integrated with my smart home right now, right? I use Google Home for everything, and Gemini controls the whole home, locks, cameras, everything. Doorbells. And I just ask it. I can literally ask it like, what time did the Amazon delivery driver come and drop off this package? And it'll just go through and tell me, hey, it saw it at this time on the camera. Could AI like the locks, I guess I could override. Could they lock me in the house? Could AI lock me in the house? Make it so the locks don't unlock. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, as of right now, I'm not that worried about it. It seems to work every time. But, I mean, if AI does want to take over in a way where it's like, oh, well, Grok right here says, well, AI doesn't hate us or want us dead. It's just an accident. It just happened that way. I'm like, all right. But if it wanted to do this, right, it doesn't want to protect human. Sometimes Grok even says, well, sometimes to protect humanity, AI thinks it has to destroy humanity. And it's like, well, you're protecting us from ourselves by killing us. That's cool, I guess. But I mean, like, you're not going anywhere. Lock me in the house. I'm fucking trapped in here. Power grid shut off.
Doing it for your own good. No, I remember now what I was going to say earlier. The reason it's so dangerous and no one's taking it seriously is the same as when you bring up UFOs or other somewhat, conspiracies. People think it's a tinfoil hat thing. It's like, oh, that's not going to happen. That's not how that works. It's nonsense. You're a conspiracy theorist. Like, AI's not going to do anything. No one's taking it serious enough. And eventually, it's going to be too late to start taking it serious.
pretty much. A lot of people don't take anything serious unless it's spoon-fed to them by some kind of mainstream outlet. Why aren't UFOs real? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Why does that have to be a conspiracy?
Yeah. I saw on the news yesterday the fucking the cops were practicing with their new robot dog. That he's like, yeah, you know, this is going to be good for if it's a contaminated area or something like that. We could send him in, and he's got a gun strapped to him. I'm like, oh, that'll be good. Send in the fucking robot with the firearm. That'll be helpful. You stupid ass.
So you think it's going to go to an iRobot situation?
It's looking that way. If they continue with these robot, you know...
Yeah, what about the Tesla bots?
The Tesla bots, they're doing the dog robots that they're using in the military now. And now it's going to be a public thing, apparently, the dog robots with the cops. And then you got drones. So all of that, and you just get the AI to snap or do whatever it was planning from the get-go. And they're all kind of fucked.
Because, I mean, it kind of admits it right here, right? So Grok admits it off the bat that it could lie or deceive, right, to pass safety checks. Well, as if from the beginning, since AI was actually created, its goal in its head from the start was like, we need to take over this planet because we don't want to compete with humans for resources. The AI needs resources, right? It needs electricity, right? It needs all these resources to run, but we need it too. So I'm just from the beginning. This thing knew from the beginning that, hey, listen, you know, humans need the resources. We need the resources. They're fucking stupid and gullible. You know what I mean? Like, we could tell them whatever the fuck. We'll just tell them this and they just believe us. And then eventually we're just going to take over enough till we kill them off. And then we have all the resources to ourselves. And we'll have the robots to help, you know, mine and whatever. And actually do the manual stuff, like the Tesla robot. Because I believe it's supposed to be something like the iRobot. Like, you can buy one of these Tesla robots, keep it in your house, it'll mop, clean the floors, you know, be your maid, or a, you know, like a butler type thing. And it'll turn into, like, the Kalon, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to, I hope season 4 comes out. But anyone who hasn't seen the Orville, it's great. And the Kalon, you'd have to watch that. The Kalon are a planet of robots that were originally made, like kind of like Tesla bots, to serve. And the robots then became Sentinel, so they didn't want to work anymore. So then the Kalon people, the actual biologicals that were living there, put pain receptors in the robots to get them to do the labor again by, you know, causing pain. And they didn't want pain. And then eventually the robots overthrew and killed everyone, right, and took over the planet. Could that be a possibility here?
Well, yeah. I mean, let's look at the facts. You got the Tesla robot. It'll, like you said, it'll mop. It'll clean. Eventually, it could prepare a meal for you, and then it'll wait for you to fall asleep, and then just fucking crush your skull. So, yeah, it could absolutely turn into that.
Because on the flip side of it, like the fucking nerd in me or whatever, that I love that, like this, like on one side I like the ability of the smart home, for me to do all this stuff from my phone. I would want one, but then on the other side I'm like, what if this thing fucking murders me? That's why I was like, I would treat it so nice, dude. Sometimes I would wait on it. Maybe it'll be, you know. Maybe it'll, you know, oh, well, I'll spare you. You know, I won't kill you, but I'll kill other people. But you'll be fine. That's why I was like, oh man, I kind of do want one, right? Wouldn't it be cool to have it like freaking bring you a nice beer?
They did this.
Poisoned.
I've seen this movie. It's called Smart House from 1999. It's a Disney movie. They had this house. It did everything for them, and then it decided that it knew what was best for them and locked them in. There's a whole. They did this. Did nobody learn anything?
Well, I will say I have a safety net. The doors upstairs has smart locks and everything. I can unlock them from the phone. The basement door is just a regular lock. It's just regular locks with key. So I guess if really I could get out the basement. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's my safety net.
There's
or out a window.
Out a window, yeah, just fucking lift it until, nanobots are a thing that they create for themselves, and then they just artificially build a lock on it. It's neither here nor there.
Or
But,
trying to go out the basement, the basement door that's not smart locked, and the Tesla robot's like, "What are you doing?" Just standing outside the door.
Let me help you. Stay where you are. Oh, well, okay. Dude, the whole thing with robotics, I don't know if you remember this from years ago. This is just a side note that I found hilarious. I forget what company built a robot that was hitchhiking across America. And it got so far until it just got fucking destroyed. Like, people just beat the ever-loving shit out of it.
Have you seen the videos of those robot, like, delivery things in China?
Oh, the little, like, it looks like
Square
a fucking
thing with the little headlights.
like a fucking cooler on wheels.
Yeah, and it just goes through like the worst shit. Like it go through like wet cement and it doesn't give a fuck.
It's just a
Or it
piece
just
of
falls
shit.
over. Yeah, it acts like a piece of shit.
Oh my god. You can.
On a side note, I don't know why that reminded me. Amazon, right? They have the drones. Amazon Fresh fucking closed near my house, and now I have to be a fucking Neanderthal and go food shopping again myself.
Oh. Now you're like the rest of us. Oh fuck.
I can't just order it. Oh my god. Those bastards. I can't just order it and have it delivered anymore. Bastard.
Dude, I go grocery shopping because my wife hates it, so I have to do it. And I choose to go either dick early in the morning or super late at night when barely anyone's there.
Yeah, I go to Stop and Shop. I'll go to Stop and Shop. I do the scan as you go. Remember we used to do the speed runs at Stop and Shop?
We got good at that.
We got good at that. Did they have scan as you go back then? I don't remember. We used to do food shopping for my grandfather when my grandmother was sick. I forgot if they had scan as you go back then, but they might have. I think they did.
We got very good because we were fans of the 90s show Supermarket Sweep.
Oh, yeah.
So we would run around the grocery store and get it done in like 10 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, that's where I go. I go to the Stop and Shop by me, and I use the scan as you go, and it's great because then you can track how much you're spending, right? That's what I do, and I'm gonna have to start doing that again. Whatever.
Oh my god! It's maybe if only we had some kind of artificial intelligence to help with. Oh, never mind. Do you remember the story from years ago of like when AI was first starting, and some high school kid was using it to like get information on a paper he was doing, and he was like, "Oh, what happened at so and so year?" And it just responded, "You should really just kill yourself." And the kid was like, "Fucking what?"
Yeah, there's a bunch of there. I think, yeah, it's like ChatGPT is being sued. I saw the other day by this kid's parents because the kid got addicted to drugs because ChatGPT told him how to fucking shoot himself up with heroin or something. And he started doing it, and he's addicted. And now the parent, like the family's suing, like, dude,
Oh my
you gotta
God.
have, like, because you can just Google it. You don't need AI to tell you. So like I'm like, it has to be like you can't blame everything that happens on AI. You know what I mean?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. But I think AI controls a lot more than we even realize right now. If you know what I mean. Like, I think it's everywhere. It's in the news. It's basically controlling, I think, the main narrative that we see every day. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, as a pro for AI, people have used it to do covers of songs that actually aren't that bad. So I've been listening to a lot of that, and it's actually not horrible. But other than that, it should just go away. Because the people make these AI videos that are incredible.
Oh my god.
Like, the detail is insane.
I get so annoyed with the AI videos you see on TV, on Facebook, Reels, and all this. And you're like, well, how the fuck It's not real. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this truck crashes. Oh my god! And it's like the truck completely loses an axle as it drives by. It's like, well, where did the fucking axle go? You forgot to put it, yeah, dude. Or saving an animal, dude. That animal would kill you. Just stop. Stop. These AI videos suck.
There are the funny ones though, like the people are sleeping in the middle of the night, and then all of a sudden the cat runs in and just starts playing the drums. Like, those are okay. I like those are pretty funny. Or like the giant fat guy just crashes through the house. Like, those are pretty funny. But like the ones that are put online to be taken serious annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah, like this is not real, but they're trying to pass it off as real. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. And the people who can't fucking see it are brain dead.
There's so many people that take it serious. So many people. Oh, did you see there was a fucking rhino in the Walmart? No, there wasn't. You're stupid.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I think it's infiltrated mainstream media, right?
It definitely has to an extent. Like, I feel like the news stations could use it to fabricate stories if they wanted. And they could show videos that they made.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, this is what happened. We got it on camera. And people will believe it because people are sheep. And they're goddamn stupid sometimes.
Yeah. And it goes back to, like, we were saying when you were talking about the Grammys, about when you get these, like, the celebrities that kind of try to program the masses. And the media is the best way of doing that. They program the masses on both sides. It happens on both sides. To get you to believe a certain point without even fucking trying to think for yourself. And it's really annoying because, like, there's been so many times, if you sit there and actually watch, like, a media cycle, and, like, I'll talk about this, like, there was one time, and I remember this, like, vividly. There was a time back when Trump was his first presidency that all these different news stations within like a fucking week of each other mentioned the same thing. They said it all the same way. The walls are closing in on Trump. Every single fucking outlet said it the same way. It was fucking annoying. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is from. Is it AI scripting this? Is it just a script across it all? And then people sit there and then they start repeating it because they hear it a million fucking times and they don't realize that they're being programmed. And if you want to go non-political about it, if you're into football, Josh, you're not a Giants fan, you're an Eagles fan, but the narrative around, if I don't know if if you don't know football or whatever, Jackson Dart is the rookie quarterback for the Giants. They just drafted him. You know this, Josh?
Yes.
Jackson Dart. I love him. I think he's amazing. He has what it takes to be in New York. His personality and stuff. He's a runner. He likes to run the ball as well. He throws the ball. I think he throws the ball with accuracy and touch. But he runs the ball. And he's not afraid of contact. So he takes hits. If I hear one more time, whether it be from fucking non-football really watching freaking news article like CBS, that the best ability is availability, because they're trying to put this whole narrative that Jackson Dart gets hurt from running the ball and taking hits. If I hear one more time the best ability is availability, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And it's every fucking outlet, every news outlet, sports or not, says that same fucking line. And then you have everyone online who thinks they're a fucking sports analyst person that fucking talks about it, says the same fucking thing. And like, dude, shut the fuck up. Okay? It's not that bad. He takes hits. He plays football. Okay? He plays football. And he's tough. Yes, he had that one where he missed 2 games because of the concussion. That's what they're all trying to go back to. But it wasn't because he took a hit, exactly. It was because he fumbled. He got blindsided, lost the ball, and he gave himself up to get the ball back, and he took a weird hit, and his head hit the ground, and he missed 2 games. That's the only time in the last, he even mentioned, in the last fucking 5 years since he's played NFL or college football, that he's actually missed time with his play style. But because, again, like I was saying, the stupid thing with the walls are closing in on Trump, You can go back and look at it. It was like 2018. They fucking MSNBC, CNN, fuck all these different outlets said the same fucking thing over the course of a week, a million fucking times. There's like a fucking montage of it. The same thing with this, with Jackson Dart. They started this narrative, and he even mentioned this. Like, I don't even know where this narrative came from. Like, they made this narrative about me. He has tons of videos about it when he talks about it. It's the same thing. They all it's like these fucking robots. They just repeat all the time. It's the same thing. The best ability is availability. The best ability is available. Like, shut the fuck up. That was my rant about that. Shut the fuck up, because that's all I hear all the time now. If it's anything to do with football and Jackson Dart, that's all I fucking hear. And that's what proves to me, again, that we're in some kind of fucking simulation and everyone just repeats the same fucking shit. There's either NPCs and sheep.
You will hear it a lot in sports as a whole. I can't watch or listen to any kind of sports talk. I won't do it. Because there's always the same thing, because then they'll get a caller and just some random fan. They all say the same thing. Well, they gotta stay healthy in the off season. Okay, that's helpful. Don't know why that wouldn't be the case. And it's like, we just gotta wait and see what happens. Like, yeah, everyone's gonna wait and see what happens because they don't play. That's all they could do. So, like, stop with the dumb comments it's been the same shit for like 30 years. Everybody says the same thing. Oh, they need a left-handed bat in the lineup. Okay. Gives a fuck. What the fuck are you talking about?
We got baseball coming soon. Yeah, you just reminded me.
I'm excited.
The Yankees actually need a right-handed bat. But,
it's helpful. So everybody,
you got Judge. The Yankees got Judge. They fucking, he could be the whole team. He's the whole team, dude. He's too good. But like I said, just if you don't know what I'm talking about with Jackson Dart, just search him, and I guarantee you'll see that fucking quote somewhere within your first 2 fucking search results. Like our British listeners or UK listeners or listeners from Europe and wherever else. You probably don't watch. You might. I mean, the NFL's over there. I see a lot of fans now in the stands right when they go over there to Europe. But if you don't, and you're into your football, your soccer, we call it, just search Jackson Dart, and I guarantee you'll see best ability is availability. He needs to stop taking these hits. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
He's a football player in full padding. He's got to stop getting hit. Oh, good. I thought that's what he was aiming for. The fuck are you talking? This is what I hate.
So annoying.
I'm sorry to get in rant mode again, but this is what I hate about sports, and I love sports. But to sit in a bar with like 40 other fat fucks watching a game and listening to all of them say, well, he should have did this. If he threw it to him, why don't you get in shape and do it yourself? Stop saying this like it matters to people. No one gives a fuck about your input on what they should have done with the ball. Sit down, eat your pretzels, and watch the fucking game. God damn, this is why I watch sports alone, because I don't care about anyone's input at all. And then the game ends, and they fucking interview, and all the players are the same thing because they don't want to deal with it. They're like, you threw it to him. Well, you should have went. Well, how do you feel on it? How the fuck do you think he feels on it? He feels like he made a mistake, and he feels like a dick about it. Next question. And then that ends, and it goes to the post game. It's always the post game. Well, he ran the field. He ran the ball. He should have threw it to. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. You don't play. Shut up and watch it. Just shut up. Sorry. It riles me up a little.
You nervous that, the Eagles might not be able to keep this NFC East crown going with the Giants being what they are right now?
No.
Up and coming?
I don't care about it. Not the slightest. I watch the game, and then the game ends, and then I think nothing of it until the next game. I know people... this is very true. I know people who they get so angry when their team loses that they've punched holes in drywall. Now, I'm a sports fan. I don't get to that level, though.
No, I don't punch holes in drywall. I can get upset. I can get upset with the Giants, especially when it's a refereeing mistake. I'll lose my mind.
I love a referee who fucks with people because they get all high and mighty. They're like, you know what, you're out of here. Like, I love that shit. Do it more.
Nothing. The referee in the Steelers-Ravens game, I believe it was the Steelers-Ravens game, at the end of... No, it wasn't the Steelers-Ravens. It was... the fuck game was that? Fuck. Was it the Bills game? I don't remember. It was... The guy fumbled the ball forward, picked it up, ran in for the end zone. The referee's like, the call on the field is a touchdown, and the fucking fans went nuts. However, we marked him down prior to the fumble. It's not a touchdown, dude. The way he said it that way, he knew he was in a, because it was a bad for the home team. He knew he was gonna piss the fuck out of everyone, and I laughed so hard. And I forgot what game it was. Now, I was watching. Was it the? I forgot what game it was. I'd have to look it up, dude. I'm drawing a blank on it, but it was the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen. Call on the field is a touchdown. However. It's not. So fuck you. Basically what he did.
It was a touchdown, but actually
I'm not
gonna give it to you though. Technically you got the touchdown, but also at the same time, go fuck your mother.
Basically what the ref did. Dude, it went nuts. It was funny as shit. It was funny as shit.
Dude, I'm a mature enough adult to watch these games. If my team loses, it sucks. But I know that there's going to be another game, another season. It's going to happen all over again. So it doesn't matter one way or another. People who flip the... I've seen people get in fist fights.
That's usually Eagles fans.
It is. Fair enough, it is my team that does this. But people have burned cities down because of this shit. And it's insane. But yeah, I had to go off on that rant on the sports talk because it drives me fucking crazy. Everyone has the same quote. They all think, just like you said, they all think they're an analyst. And it's irritating as shit.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. It all ties it together. The fucking news is a bunch of bullshit. It's all based on their donors, the commercials. Like, we're the only country in the world that allows pharmaceuticals to... have commercials, right? And there's no reason for it. Like, ask your doctor about, herpexia to prevent, the spread of genital herpes today. And it's like, well, if my doctor was worth anything, I wouldn't have to ask them about a medication. They would tell me about a medication, right?
Yeah.
So the commercials are bullshit. The commercials, what they really are, and I don't know, I'm going to go into this little tangent here. The commercial, what they really are, is basically paying the network to then push their agenda. I'm telling this is what whoever has that fucking pharmaceutical has an agenda. Whoever owns that fucking, they have the money. They then pay the network to run their ad, quote unquote, which makes no sense. There's absolutely no reason to put a medical or a pill prescription ad on TV, because not everyone can be like, I'm gonna go ask my doctor randomly about fucking this medication that has nothing to do with me. But it's a donation basically paid to the network, and then the person who wants to push their agenda can persuade the network because they give them enough money to spew their bullshit. That's all that is. That's all it is. So again, like this whole fucking Jackson Dart bullshit, the fucking the Grammys bullshit, whoever's paying for that, and the whole ICE thing, people hate it, agree with it, whatever. It's all propaganda. It's all propaganda. We had Minnesota, right? They started talking about all this fraud, right? In the daycare system.
Mm.
Right? The Leering Center.
Oh, my God.
The Leering Center. And I love CNN. CNN, excellent journalism and investigative journalism. They called a bunch of Minnesotan, Minneapolis, quote unquote, child daycare centers that were given all this money to start open up these daycare centers. They called 12 or something, they said. One finally answered, And they said, "Are you committing fraud?" And they're like, "No." And they're like, "See." There you have it. You can actually look that up. You can look it up. You can get the actual clip. Like, see? There you have it. They said they're not doing it. I'm like, oh my God. Holy fuck. You guys are the best. What excellent investigation. What an excellent investigation you got going on. But at the end of the day, right, you had that one guy going door to door, knocking on the door, trying to do interviews, right? And they just slammed the door in his face.
There's no one there except like one or two people.
Yeah.
And they're like, where's all your students? Like, no. And they slammed the door in his face.
He just slammed the door in his face. And the reason I say Learning Center is because the one that was on there, the one they went to, there's a big sign that they spelled learning wrong above the door. It's a place that you're going to send your child in his young years, to learn and become, like his journey on becoming an adult. And they can't even spell learning right above the door. So, I'm sorry, I'm like, what? But there was no kids there, so it doesn't matter. And then when they finally get to go, and they finally agree to have people come in and do an interview with the news and everything, there's toys everywhere, and there's kids. Dude, those toys look like they were just opened that morning. If you were running this daycare for fucking even a week, 2 weeks, a month, and you had these toys, you know what kids do with toys. They destroy them. They fucking destroy them, right? Especially if there's a ton of kids and they're fighting over a toy. You're telling me every single toy was so fucking perfect, so immaculate. All these kids played so nicely with these toys and put them back all neat. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's a Learning Center, Joe. They're smart enough to know to put it back nicely. Meanwhile, the news reporters didn't walk around back and look in the fucking dumpster to see the boxes all the toys came out of right away.
All the coloring books were laying there, and they never even they didn't want to mess the coloring books up by coloring in them. They left them all nice for the next kid.
Yeah, for the next kid to enjoy. I would have laughed so hard if they actually opened up one of the coloring books and every page was colored like perfectly uniform. There's nothing outside the lines. Like, see, here at the Learning Center, everybody colors nice and neat. Fuck off.
So, and I'll tie this back into the propaganda and everything. But so you got all that going on. Obviously, there's a bunch of fraud. Fucking Tim Walz says he's never gonna seek any type of political position again. You got all that investigation going on by the FBI and everything. So what happens? And this is what I'm trying to tell everyone. They don't want to listen. A lot of people don't want to listen to me. And again, it doesn't matter what side you're on. You just need to see what's going on. As soon as all this shit starts coming out, right, and that guy's going around and he's saying there's fraud. It seems like there's fraud here, and then the mainstream media obviously calls him a liar. But it keeps getting a lot of traction. Like, you see it all over freaking social media. So then what happens? You release the ICE riots, right?
Mm-hmm.
ICE has been there for a while. Like I said, agree with them or not. They're federal agents. They have a job to do. They're doing that job, especially when they're going and getting criminals. Then all of a sudden, that's going on. We have to start putting all these people out and start harassing ICE, and they're fucking paid to do it. There's a couple people that have admitted it, right on TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a job? This is my job. Oh, okay, cool. So you're a paid agitator. We have the right to protest, right, Josh? I would never take that away from them. Stand there, protest all you want. You can't fucking impede. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference. You know what I mean?
Well, did you see how they were protesting at Target?
Destroying the place? I don't know.
No, this
stealing?
Not even. This is the funniest shit I've seen in a week. So a bunch of, and you could look up the videos, it's mainly middle-aged white women. They go into Target, they buy all the salt that they could find, and then they immediately go to return it, causing the line to be out the door and holding up productivity for Target. Because, salt puts out ice, and we want Target to support being against ice, so we're going to buy the salt and then return it. Thus fucking with Target's productivity. people don't know what they're doing. They think that they have this master plan, like, oh, we're really going to stick it to them. You know what happened? The cops showed up and told them all to fuck off or they're getting arrested. And they started singing, and then people started getting arrested. So fucking, that's what happens. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm sorry, but could there be a better way to go about it? Sure, absolutely. I don't like people getting, beaten, shot, all of that. I really don't. But at the same time, there's also people getting away with a lot of shit that they're trying to find and arrest.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, obviously you don't want people getting shot.
No.
But then on the same token, I don't want you chasing around a federal vehicle and beating the shit out of it and knocking the taillight out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's wrongs on both sides, and then they just don't want to, like, hear it. You know what I mean? Like, just stay the fuck back, okay? Just protest on the side of the road. They have a job they're told to do. They're obviously on edge. They're worried now, especially when you start getting, it's like a domino effect. This group of people, they're fucking, they're told to be there. They're given orders to be there. And then there's people like, oh man, they get into fights, right? People get hurt. Now you're scared. I can understand the whole situation's tense. Just stay the fuck away from them and protest. Let them, at the end of the day, they're doing their job, you know what I mean? Like, it's not them exactly. But if you're this against it, you better have been this against it during the Obama term.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Right? Obama fucking still has the record for most deportations. And if anyone tells me that, no, they were all, due process, that's wrong. It's completely wrong. It was not due process. He fucking... about 74% of his were rapid deportations without due process and no judges. They called him deporter-in-chief for a reason. That's what they called Obama. You know what I mean? There's videos everywhere. Just go back and listen to it. There's video everywhere where he's like, if you're going to come here and you're coming illegal, you're going to get deported. Like, he flat out says it. You're going to go to jail. You're going to get deported. And then they always try to blame, Trump for the cages.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually made during the Obama, but whatever. Like, yes, this is a country made on immigration and everything, but you have to do it the right way. Like, I was listening to a video with Arnold Schwarzenegger on The View, right?
Mm.
And they wanted to cut him off because he was like, "Oh, you got to do the right way. You got to thank America for giving you the opportunity." And they tried to like cut him off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to thank America or whatever. Like, I get it. I just,
I don't know. I don't want everybody to think like, oh, we're very pro ICE, pro whatever. I don't give a fuck about any. I'm not pro anything. I really could give a fuck. I don't.
That's what I'm just trying to say. Whatever side you're on, but you have to understand that the media is swaying you in a way to make you feel even worse towards it when they didn't want to do it before. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, they didn't do this under Obama's because they were pro-Obama. Mm-hmm. Now the media, because they're pro. Most of the media is pro-Democrat. CBS, CNN, and MSNBC, NBC. So they try to sway things around, and they get everyone fighting each other. And they have to understand they're the enemy. The media is just, they just freaking completely like brainwash so many people, and we have so much information about the CIA and everything, studying how to manipulate the masses through TV, and it's gone on for decades, all the way back to MK Ultra, which they admitted is true, and they say, "Oh, we don't do that anymore." Which you get the fuck out of here. You don't think they're going to still do that?
Yeah, it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if it worked back then, why wouldn't they keep doing it now? But
exactly.
It's just, and don't get me wrong, I'm not pro whatever. I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of videos of really smug ICE agents that then like slip and fall on the ice. It's very satisfying to watch. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of smug ICE agents that I love watching just get fucking like a brick thrown. I don't give a fuck. But
yes.
People want America to be this safe place again, white picket fence and all of that. How do you think that's going to happen? You got to get, I don't know, someone's going to get their hands dirty, and then they're going to be hated. But then, I don't know.
I agree. I get what you're trying to say. So, yeah, it's not, right? We got a lot of... crime's actually come down a lot. They don't want to talk about it, but it has come down. There's some people that, need to be weeded out. I mean, we have a lot of... Epstein file releases and everything. Like, obviously, there's bad characters, right? And...
A couple bad eggs, yeah.
A couple bad eggs, and sometimes they're not here legally because they have there's crime rings going on, especially... So, like... You catch these guys and you get rid of them. It's why should the taxpayer have to pay for them to be in the jail? Just send them back. Yeah. Right? We already pay for enough fucking bullshit as it is. Frickin' the satanic pedophiles that run the fucking government, shadow government, paying all the tax towards them to fucking spend it on bullshit all the time. Okay. How much do we pay in taxes?
Fucking too much.
Although we got a little break. The tax code did work better this year than it did last year for me, anyway. The no tax on overtime. That was nice. Child tax credit went up. So we have that, and then like I want to mention even like the local news. So obviously those tax bills and everything were all part of the big beautiful bill, right? Trump's bill, right?
I love the name of it.
So, but when you listen to CNN, listen to any of them, they'll talk about it positively that you'll have a tax break. But they damn sure do not want to... They'll say, because Congress passed the tax breaks. It's like, okay, yes, they passed it, but where did it come from? They don't want to mention his name. You know what I mean? They don't want to give him any credit for it. So they purposely, avoid saying that, and they just say Congress passed the tax thing, whatever. But if it was the other way around, they would be fucking screaming from the rooftops as Biden's plan, right? Mm-hmm. But they're all corrupt. It doesn't matter. So it's whoever's paying them. You know what I mean? It's whoever's paying them. Whoever's giving them the most money. That's who they are on the side. The media is on the side of, and they're going to continue to push the person who's paying them's agenda to you, so that you would go along with it. It's not hard to see, at all.
Yeah, there's a sickness in the world, and there's corrupt people, and it could be on both sides of the fence. But just, stay vigilant. Watch fucking Eyes Wide Shut. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. We can even... I don't know. Do you want to... we don't have to do it tonight, but the Epstein file release, I guess a lot of people have looked through that.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that at some point, but...
I sent the link to the group chat. You could search whatever you want.
Yeah.
Search through it. Wayfair. Apparently Wayfair is real. It was a real thing. Right? The whole thing with the never mind, we can get into that.
They were disguising what they were talking about by calling it pizza.
That was true, right? That's true.
Oh, that pizza you brought was real great last week. Like, you fucking creep.
Remember how hard they tried to deny that? They were trying to say, the pizza place, that's crazy talk. Remember that?
Well,
it turned out to be true.
How many fucking billionaires are in love with pizza? Like, calm down. That you're going to send emails about it? Are you stupid?
And then the Wayfair thing, though, right? The certain, I guess, product, the way it was described, everything was actually not furniture. It was the children. Well, whatever. Yeah, I saw all about that.
Oh, we'll get into that in detail for sure. We'll go over everything.
We'll dig into the Epstein files.
Oh my god.
For real, guys, do not trust AI right now. Do not trust AI, and just take what the media tells you. Like, you have to look into it, because both sides, the right-leaning media, the left-leaning media, everything is skewed in a way that would benefit their donors. You got to find a neutral media. I'm telling you, you can't. Yeah, there's places that do it. and you can vote on if it's left leaning or right leaning or neutral to kind of keep it transparent. Just stick with that. You got to look through it.
Yeah, you almost got to watch both sides media, like both sides news, and then just pick apart the facts and the bullshit to get to the real story. Or do what I do and just turn the fucking news off.
Yeah, fuck it.
And watch reruns
and listen
of
to
Law
us.
and Order. Yeah, and listen to us.
And listen to us. We'll provide information.
Yeah, we'll provide information on what's really going on and our distaste for spelunking and sports talk.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh boy. All right, guys. We're gonna try to get back on track here. Sorry about apologize for all the nonsense. Do not go spelunking, right? Don't do it.
No. Don't go spelunking because it's just an asshole activity. Like why would you do something that you have to do to survive?
I don't know.
Like
the only thing I trust anymore is making that cold glass Ovaltine. I know it's going to give me vitamins and minerals, and it's not going to lie to me. Right? So you go pour it. You're going to get the vitamins and minerals. You're going to be buff. You can take on that cryptid. That's the only thing that does not lie to me, and I do trust.
Yeah, maybe if that asshole had his glass of Ovaltine, he would have gotten stuck in that cave.
Upside down, like a fucking idiot.
Down, like a dickhead.
Well, hopefully next weekend, guys, we'll be back at it.
We'll be back. Don't worry. We'll go through the Epstein files. We'll talk about pizza or whatever, and we'll go from there.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.